This is just what the doctor ordered.
Malpractice, malpractice, another malpractice. Oh hi, didn't see you there. I'm Dr Nishant Joshi. Welcome to Just What the Doctor Ordered, the show where I give you your weekly dose of vitamin cricket. Let's start the show.
This is just what the doctor ordered.
MS Dhoni pulled a big surprise last week as he announced his immediate retirement from Test cricket. Dhoni was a man who survived consecutive 4-0 away whitewashes in Australia and England and was regularly accused of being too defensive and allowing games to drift. Now, nobody will say that Dhoni was a great tactician, except maybe this guy. But in Test cricket, where you need to take 20 wickets, and away from home when India traditionally aren't afforded spin-friendly pitches, Dhoni was never exactly blessed with a half-decent bowling lineup. Just rewind a few months back to Trent Bridge, where India went in with a bowling unit that included both Stuart Binney and Ravi Jadeja. Dhoni went through most of his Test career having to manage a terrible bowling attack. Now, if you're captain, that's the equivalent of trying to win a game of poker without any cards. Now, Dhoni is being criticised for retiring midway through a series. Not so long ago, people were begging him to retire, and now he's retired too early. The same people who criticised Tendulkar for having a strung-out farewell series are now having a go at Dhoni for leaving quietly and without any fanfare. Make up your minds! Now, Dhoni is in a peculiarly strange position. He's captained India to a T20 and an ODI World Cup win. He's taken India to #1 in the Test rankings, and yet he still gets abuse. I'm starting to think he could cure cancer, and people would still be angry that he didn't do it any sooner. Dhoni just can't win, except in the IPL, and at life in general. In other news, and India have announced that they will finally accept DRS. Well, at least that's what I'm taking from the last 2 weeks, as they first adopted drop Rohit Sharma, and now Dhoni retires suddenly. And now for a new feature.
This is just what the doctor ordered.
Well, as a team, what you want to do is, when a test match starts, you want to win the test match. But according to me, how the gradation goes is you look for a win, then the draw, and then you fight it out, so that you don't lose a test match. Again, as I said in the post-match presentation, we play with 4 bowlers, which means it becomes slightly tough on our bowlers. But I was very happy with the way Ashwin bowled. He really helped out the fast bowlers. Well, there was one thing for sure. Before going into the test match, even, we knew we couldn't really win this series. So that's something that we have to get terms with. I was ready to play, I had played 14-15 overs. Maybe they were too tired to bowl 4 overs. That's a very Aussie answer I've given. Generally, I would have said, okay.
This is just what the doctor ordered. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Time for some patient rounds now, and this week's question comes from Madan, who asks, is Dhoni's retirement from Test cricket a blessing in disguise for Team India? Well, I think it will be a loss for India, but I think it's a blessing for Dhoni. He's the first ever cricketer to retire from Test to extend his career with the Chennai Super Kings. Until next week, I've been Dr Nishant Joshi, and this was Just What the Doctor Ordered. If you enjoyed this episode, then do share this video with your friends and hit the like button. If you didn't, I'll just tell Virat Kohli that you've been seeing his girlfriend behind his back. Let's see how that works out for you.
This is just what the doctor ordered.